Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Phillips and I'm a finished carpenter from East Tawas, Michigan, coming to you from Lake Guntersville, Alabama. I've actually been here one time before for a Bassmaster regional event. Didn't do so hot in that event, that's a story for a different day. Me and fellow Big Stack angler Cal Gotcher and another buddy came down to the Tennessee River, tried to catch a couple big largemouth. We actually started on Lake Chickamauga. Didn't go so hot. We bounced around out there, covered a ton of water. Didn't catch many fish. The ones we were catching were small, so we decided to call an audible, come to Guntersville where it sets up a little better for the way that we like to fish. When I'm fishing for largemouth, I like to power fish. So with the grass out here, it set up a lot better. We were able to find some secondary points that were a little shallower. Anywhere we found grass, we basically found fish. Shallow secondary points, catch them on a underbelly swim bait. Any grass that we found that was 3 feet or deeper, I was throwing a spro, a ruka shad, and just ripping that out of the grass. They would annihilate it. So it was pretty fun. That being said, my main foray is smallmouth. I don't largemouth fish very often. I shouldn't say very often. I largemouth fish when I have to for tournaments and in the pre-spawn, a little bit in the fall, but mainly when I go out, I go for smallmouth. I live actually on Tawas Point, which is right on Lake Huron. I can skip a stone into Lake Huron, so I'm always chasing smallmouth. Big water, doesn't matter. I actually, you'll find out, I have probably the smallest and oldest boat in the field. It's an 18-foot Ranger. I've taken it all over Saginaw Bay. I tell you what, it can handle the big waves just about as good as these bigger boats. I just have to take it slow. What my boat lacks in size and speed, it makes up for in technology. I have good units. I like to graph around. These tournaments should set up pretty well. I've never been to Black, but I'm excited to get to work. Those type of tournaments, the guys who put in the most work tend to do the best, so I'm really excited about that. These guys, I don't know a ton of them personally, but I've seen the names on the standings, and I think it's a stacked field. I think this is actually going to be the series that everybody wants to be in the coming years. I assume it's going to be tough to get into because nobody's going to want to leave. The payouts are great, the competition's great. The guys that are running it, I think they're doing a fantastic job. I'd like to say thanks to Jeff and Matt and anybody else who's been involved. It's been great so far. I'm really excited to get going. As soon as we start the season on Black, I am going to be amped. It's going to be all smallmouth all the time. I'm pumped.